Okay, let's see if that helps at all. No! Stop! Go away! Oh my god.
If you ever...
Yes, I know. Thank you. That's all I wanted. That's better. I have decent ping now. That's what I thought. Okay. Cool. Cool. Let's get chat up so that I can actually, like, see you guys. That would be good. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna wait for people to show up. And in the meantime, we're gonna climb up to the top of this teapot thing. This isn't the top. No, I have more up here. There we go. Hi. I fixed my thing. At one point, I accidentally reset all of my streaming settings, and apparently the ones I was using last time were not the right ones, so here we go. This should be better. Let me know if it's not, because I'm still tweaking and learning. This is like probably my 12th stream ever, and probably like my 3rd Genshin stream ever. So I've still got a lot to learn. Also, this is gonna annoy me. Thank you. Okay. So, here's how this is gonna go. I'm really just gonna, like, attempt to build some things in my teapot. And because the teapot takes, like, no brain resources, I figure this is a good time for us to kind of, like, chat about lore, and Inazuma's coming, and there's all sorts of fun things, and I'm really excited about it. And I have some ideas, and I think the sound might be a little loud. I don't know why, this is, like, kind of creepy to me. I'm just kind of standing around. We're gonna retrieve all furnishings, which is apparently what all of you are. And there they go. Bye. Bye! So let me catch up. I think I'm a little ahead if people are a little behind on chat, so hang on. Let me just... Okay, there's more people in here than I'm used to. Did I watch the 2.0 trailer? Yes, I did. I did watch the 2.0 trailer. I watched it live, but not on Twitch, because Twitch hates me. And by Twitch hating me, I mean the actual software, not the company. I have nothing against Twitch, except for the fact that it doesn't work on my computer. Or, I should say, with my internet, or setup, or anything. I can't stream anything on there. I can't watch anything on there. It like, freezes every 30 seconds. Anyway, I digress. Let's see. We're gonna be talking about the 2.0 trailer, probably in depth, because I'm gonna attempt to put together a really short, quick Inazuma speculation video. Because I have some ideas about some things that are going on, and some things being not as they seem. And it's kind of a crack theory, but it's really fun, and so I really want to make that happen before Inazuma gets here, and Inazuma's here on, like, what, the 21st? That's like 10 days, tops. So, I gotta work fast. But anyway, we'll talk about that. But let me catch up on chat a little bit. Let's see. Dino period. Dino period. That's your name now. I have a theory that Scaramouche is related to Ball, and he became a harbinger to try and steal her sister's Gnosis because he hates her. I am with you on the Scaramouche is related to Ball. There's so much evidence for it, and actually we're going to talk about the Great Scara Scare, as I'm going to call it. The Scaramouche Scare. He's going to be a surprise banner. You watch. I have a theory. I have an idea. Archons can have siblings. Yeah, they definitely can. Because we know for a fact that Archons can, like, be normal humans and normal people that ascend. So, like, say... Vanessa? I'm sure she had family at some point, right? And, yeah. So because she had family and she ascended to Celestia, and Archon is really just a title given to any kind of god, I'm sure. absolutely sure that that can be a thing. So, yeah. Definitely can have siblings. Although, I'm not so convinced that Scaramouche is a sibling so much as he's a clone of sorts. A failed clone. I guess we'll talk about that in a bit. I still want to catch up on chat, and then we'll venture off into theory territory. Let's see. Marcos, I can't say your last name. I'm so sorry. I'm not even going to try. I can't. With the game's recent focus on how visions work, me and a few others on Discord have tried to come up with the requirements that Archons have for giving out visions. Yeah, that's super vague. Visions in general, like that, I actually think that's something I'm most excited about for Inazuma. I don't think I actually want this here. Do I want this here? I don't think I want this here. Do I? I kind of want to make like this thing, like a big cave that like descends downwards. So maybe I'll just leave that there. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. This is gonna be fun. Not really. Maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe I'll just build my cave first. I want to build a cave. But not here, I don't think. Maybe I'll build a cave over here. Shall I build a cave here? This looks more like a place where I would, like, I don't know, build a pond or a farm of sorts, I guess. I could build a farm or a garden. This looks more like a gardeny area. I want my cave to be over here. But I also kind of want the cave to be over here. Because that would be cool. But this area is also huge and takes like so much space. I don't really want to work there. What do I want to do? I came in here with no plan. I think I've redone my teapot like 4 times. I'm thinking that I might... Okay, actually, I have a different plan. We're gonna do... Nope, no, not you. We're gonna do something else. We're gonna put this over here. And then go over here. I'm sorry, I have the attention span of a gnat, too. You guys are gonna have to bear with me. Yep. Nope, yep, okay, okay. I'm not sure if there was a crimson moon in the trailer or if it was just like a big red orby thingamabob. Yeah, someone mentioned Scaramouche and Pale Flame. I am on board for that one. One thing to be really aware of, just as far as like Genshin Impact's design aesthetic goes, I don't think... Hang on. Let's get out of here for a minute. No, not you. Just for a second. I'm, like, fairly certain that no 2 characters have the exact same eye pattern. Can I zoom in? Yeah.
3, 4, and...
Chi-Chi, stop moving! Oh my god. No 2 characters in Genshin have the exact same eye pattern. Which is really important to note. Not even their highlights are similar. And the reason why that's important is because Scaramouche and Ball have the exact same eye patterns, including like the highlights. It's only the color that's a little different. And I feel like out of all the things, that's like the one thing that they're all just different.
Those memories, so dark.
I just think that's the one thing that really definitively ties Scaramouche to Ball. I am so behind on chat. Holy cow. Okay, I think I'm caught up. I think I'm caught up a little bit. Witch Candy, I think Millilith and Pale Flame are equally interesting, but for different reasons. Pale Flame because it's Fatui lore, and we don't get a lot of that, just in general. So I think having Fatui lore is just something that's really cool. Again, because we just don't have any, or just not much of it. What am I doing? No! Stop it. I have an idea. Ba-dum. This. Yeah. Seems a little big. That's okay. I'll deal. Really? You're not gonna, like... There we go. Okay. Maybe I want to go back here, though. I think I'll go back here. We'll just kind of, like, butt this up. Except I don't want to do that either. Pale Flame is Fatui lore. Fatui lore is, like, super rare to have. We just have so very little. And so for that reason, I really like the Pale Flame set. Because at least we get some insight on some Harbingers. But other than that, the Millilith set is really interesting just because we know very little about the chasm. But I don't know that we're going to be able to see anything about the chasm for a really long time because the chasm's tied to Dendro, and Dendro is in this weird spot where MiHoYo doesn't want to give it to us, and I'm like, come on, man. Give us something, please. And then they're like, no, and then, yeah. I have one of those. Oh, okay, I guess we'll use one of these. I guess we'll use one of those. So I find them both kind of interesting. I'm not really sure if I have a preference, I guess, is the kind of where I'm at with that. I am not going to have enough walls for this, but I'm going to try to do something. Did you know there was a starfall in the chasm? I did know there was a starfall in the chasm. That's actually one of the things that I think is really interesting about the chasm. And at one point I was wondering if it was at all possible that the chasm was where we fell with our sibling. But that's not really possible because apparently we fell underground, which is still really, really confusing to me on many levels. On so many levels, actually. I'm very confused about the siblings in general. I do not have enough of these. I might have to go farm some wood. I have a bunch of adeptal things, so I could just... I did not do that right. Hang on. Come here. This is gonna be kind of big, I guess. Might be a little bigger than I want it to be. Just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit. Just a wee bit bigger. That's okay. I don't care. I'm gonna run out of these so super fast, though. Well, that's not really gonna help the idea that I wanted, that I had, that I was gonna do. Maybe we'll try something slightly different. Try something slightly different. Let's see. I wanted to make more of a grid kind of thing up here with some buildings. But I think... Well, no, I can still do that. I just won't finish it. That's all. We'll go do a cave after this. I'll just start this one and we'll maybe finish it one day. That's what I say about everything. I'm the type of person who starts like a million projects and then finishes them maybe one day, like the 30 theories that are sitting in my notebook. I have a lot of theories in my notebook. Can you, like, snap, please? Like, actually, snap. What are you doing up there? No, come down. Come down. Come. Oh my god. Come down. Come. It's stuck. Ah! Oh, there's a lot of questions in here. I'm sorry, I've been ignoring you. Costin, do I have any thoughts or theories for the Genshin anniversary? Yes and no. I don't really want to speculate too much on what friggin' thing. I don't want to speculate too much on what MiHoYo is going to do from like a business standpoint. You know, like I feel like that's a little weird for me to be talking about. I've really only I've played a few gachas in my time. But I've only really played maybe, I don't know, 6 of those seriously. You know? So so I don't know. I just don't want to speculate too much on that. I don't feel like I know gacha games well enough. I've really only played extensively Fire Emblem Heroes. That was like the one game that I was really into for a really long time. What am I doing? I don't need that. That's not what I wanted to do. You go over here. Other than that, I've done like the 7 Deadly Sins, and I played Fogo for a while. But none of them like super extensively that I really paid attention to their events and stuff. So I don't want to do that. I will say though that it does seem like it's pretty common for gacha games to do like free characters and things like that for their events, like for their anniversaries. So I'm kind of hoping that that's one of the things that Genshin will also do. So we'll see. I feel like that's something that MiHoYo would actually be into doing. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's just wishful thinking. I don't know. That's all I got for that. I'm not the person to ask about that, I think that's better left to someone who's much more well versed in the workings of gacha games than I. But free stuff. That's all I got. Free stuff. That is all I have. I actually don't want that there. I want this here. Because I'm going to make a wall here. Although maybe I should just make a wall here. Yeah, I know I want a wall there. And then this. And then I am out of pieces to finish making my thing and all this other stuff. I kind of have a plan, but also not really. I had an idea, I guess, and that's about as far as I got. There. Okay, I need pieces of stuff. I need more pieces of things. I need like a lot of walls, some corner pieces, and actually, yeah, like 5 walls and some corner pieces. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. I'm catching up, I'm catching up, I'm catching up, I'm catching up.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Don't you patronize me, you little man. Do I play Honkai? I have played Honkai. Do I play Honkai, like, consistently? No. I don't. I tune in whenever there's an update and I play through the story, and that's the extent of my Honkai gameplay. I'm very, what's the word? Casual, like, super casual. I'm actually making things right now. But I want these. So I guess I'm gonna take them. And I actually don't think I have enough stuff to make walls. No, I don't. So we need to go hunting for... What is that? That is, Sandbearer. Okay, so that's just leeway wood. Alright. We need to go hunting for leeway wood, so I'm gonna go do that. Because I wanna actually do this in here, and I have a bunch of things, so... yeah. Do 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 do. witch candy. Kaeya is supposedly only part Conrian. His mother wasn't, but Dainsleif is supposedly an immortal since from before Conria's fall. I have not heard the theory that Kaeya is supposed to be only part Conrian. I'm not sure where that came from. As far as I know, all we know is that Kaeya is supposedly from Conria, and we only know anything about his father. I wasn't aware we knew anything about his mother, actually. The Baron, am I planning on doing a video on who and or what is Paimon? Yes, I am, but I have a lot of theories about Paimon. My Paimon section of my notebook is a little disgusting. And the reason why I haven't really talked much about her is because I haven't really decided what I think about her yet. And because of that, oh my god, can you just, there we go. So because of that, I haven't really felt like I want to talk about her yet. I have some theories, and I think she's something that I actually haven't seen theorized about yet. A lot of people harbor her as like either a Seelie, someone from one of the lost civilizations. I've seen it stated that she might be, what did they say? Oh, one of the pygmies from the 6 Pygmies in The Princess, that book. That's definitely not the real title. It's something to that extent, though. Why am I farming here? This is not a good place to farm. I should go, like, over here. This is a better place to farm. What am I doing? I've seen it posed that she's one of the pygmies. I've also seen it posed that she's, like, the split soul of the Sustainer of Heavenly Principles. I actually want to pose that she might be far more closely connected to the Irminsul tree than to Celestia. That's kind of my current reigning theory. And part of the reasoning for that actually comes from something I've seen MiHoYo do with Honkai. And yeah. I feel like she's related to the Irminsul tree. I 100% do. I think she's like part of, I can't tell if she's like a keeper of sorts. Kind of like not what Dainsleif is, but probably something that Dainsleif should be protecting but doesn't know he's supposed to be protecting as sorts. It's complicated. I don't actually think she's related to the moon. Which is also complicated. And that's why I haven't really done anything on her yet. My thoughts on her aren't as clear as I want them to be. But I think if I had to just pick one thing, I think she's like a spirit of the world tree. And I think at the end of the game, we're going to lose Paimon because she has to be used to regenerate the world. Now, how I came to this is a really long and difficult thing to explain. But basically, a lot of my thoughts around her, I don't like to point at Honkai Impact and say, hey, look, this is happening in Honkai Impact, so this is definitely what's going to happen in Genshin. I don't like to do that because the two are definitely two separate stories, even if they're in like the same multiverse kind of setting, you know? But I think there's a lot to be learned from Honkai in terms of universe building and then just in general literary parallels. And something that's kind of got me thinking is how Paimon's personality is actually a lot like Kiana's. Whereas the Sustainer of Heavenly Principle feels a bit more like an adult, mature version of Siren to me. and not Kiana. And of course that brings us back to like a split soul theory, right? But I'm not 100% on that either. It's just more like I feel like Paimon is more connected to the Irminsul because she kind of acts like it. Like when she talks, she's either really stupid and can't get really obvious concepts, or she doesn't know certain words, or she just doesn't know what certain things are. And then other times she's like a walking encyclopedia. And in one of the recent quests, she said something along the lines of, I just say whatever comes to my head. And I'm like, you know, if you were connected to the Irminsul, and therefore, you know, the ley lines in general, you would have access to like a constant stream of data, of memories, and maybe just at random sometimes those memories will flow into your head and you just regurgitate them. So if the sustainer of heavenly principles can be likened to like a system administrator of the heavens, then maybe Paimon in her own way is like a system administrator of memories. I don't know. I've got a long way to go on my Paimon theory. It's gonna be a while. I haven't decided on anything. The annoying thing about farming wood for the teapot is that they reset every 10, but like it resets the first tree when you hit the 11th tree, and then the second tree when you hit the 12th tree, and it's really annoying. So you have to like do your thing in order every time, and I don't want to. I'm too lazy to remember what my order was, so I'll probably just warp somewhere else. Alright, that was a long tangent. I Like Cows asks, what is the Irminsul tree? You know that big silver tree in the domains when you go and get artifacts and stuff? That is a young baby Irminsul tree, and it's like a branch or like a little sapling or a seedling. Oh no, go away. Oh, hi. I don't really want to deal with you right now.
Order guide you.
I don't. Thank you.
Replace my hammer.
I don't think your hammer was the problem, buddy. Yeah, and so this Irminsul tree, the little silver ones in domains, are actually part of a really huge tree, which is known as the world tree, and that world tree is kind of like the backbone and powers the whole world through a system called ley lines, which I guess we'll just call the roots of the Irminsul for ease of use. It's not 100% correct, and I don't think anyone cares. I'm gonna swim. Let's swim, Zhongli. Actually, if I'm gonna swim, I want to go in his hands. I want to go in his hands. There we go. It's like a hug by a really big dude. Okay. You. Swim faster. Yay! Fast swimming! There's a big tree and it powers the world. I'm not gonna disturb them. Nope, go away. I don't want to talk. Make it go away. I want to go on my teapot, but I don't think I have enough wood, actually. I think I need more wood. Do I need more wood? I need more wood. Wait, where am I going? 76. Maybe. Maybe. YK on. Do you think the Archons or the gods of Celestia were behind Conria's destruction? I don't think. That's actually been confirmed. We know for a fact that the Archons were involved with the destruction of Conria. That's not a speculative thing. And if it is, that's news to me. That's definitely news to me. As far as I know, that is confirmed. It's just canon. So, yeah, there's that. Anyway, Tubby, I want to make some stuff.
This realm.
Don't talk to me, though. Da-ba-da-ba-da. Make me some walls. I want some walls. Yeah, give me some walls. Oh, that takes 8? Really? Wow. I need a bunch of these. 2, 4, 5. Okay. I think I need one more of these. Well, I'm gonna need a couple more. 2, 3. I think I still have one of those. We'll just take a couple. Oh, nope, that's all I got. Okay, I didn't get as much wood as I thought. Okay. No, that's good. We're good. Stop. Don't talk to me, I'm busy. Okay. There are a lot of questions in here. I have seen Sarah's mask. It is very similar to the Abyss Mage's mask, but it is a Tengu mask. So I guess the real question here is whether or not Tengu are connected to the Abyss in general, which we don't know yet. That'll be interesting to see. Iron to Epic, the achievement when you enter the portal to the Spiral Abyss calls it a time portal, and one of the same portals is in the archipelago. Do you think that this has any significance? Yes, I do. Are you guys ready for the crackiest theory? I'm gonna give you a crack theory. This is gonna be fun. Alright, listen up. I have a theory that almost no one agrees with, and it goes something like, I think Venti is from the Abyss. What does that have to do with time tunnels? Well, first off, the god of time is known in Mondstadt, right? We know this because there's that whole quest about the whatchamacallit, the island of wind and time or whatever the heck it's called, out by the Spiral Abyss, out that direction. And it keeps talking about this so-called god of time. And this is super weird. Oh my god, I have to redo this whole wall again because this whole thing is not straight. That's funny. Dang. Alright, well, I guess that's a thing. That's a thing I have to do now. Alright, so for a long time, people have been speculating about who or what this supposed god of time is. We've obviously got the Thousand Winds Temple. And at the Thousand Winds Temple, it's said that they were worshipping the god of wind and time. Well, notice it's not the gods of wind and time, it's the god of wind and time, which to me implies that Venti may be both the god of wind and also the god of time. Which brings me to like a whole nother theory I have where all the Archons actually preside over 2 different things and not just one, meaning like they will preside over, say, an element, but they will also preside over like a force of nature. So maybe Zhongli presides over erosion, whereas Venti presides over time, which would make him the god of time, but then also the god of wind. Anywho, if you notice in Venti's idle animation, he makes these little black vortexes with his hand. And also, his elemental burst is a giant black hole. Which is like, what the hell is that? Right? Right? And then, his statue from Mondstadt between the hours of 2 and 5 a.m., actually the shadow of it falls in the direction exactly facing the time tunnel on Cape Oath, and then it moves to the Spiral Abyss. And considering the only 2 time tunnels we've ever found are in Mondstadt, it's really easy to suspect that Venti may in fact be creating portals or tunnels like that. Like, those are part of his wind distortion time thingies. I don't know what to call them yet. This is actually like a really young theory for me. But anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. I think Venti might actually be from the Abyss. I also think Venti might also be the god of time. And I think that Venti is creating time tunnels, or that they are at least a part of his, how do we say, like his, just the fact that he exists. they're part of that. Ta-da! That's my theory. I don't think this is actually gonna fit. Is this gonna fit? Is this gonna fit? I don't think it's gonna fit. Maybe it will. Can I make my little garden area? Yay! It worked! I made one! I'm so proud of myself. Except I don't want that one there. I want, no, come here, come here. Oh, I don't have another one. Or do I? Well, I guess I can do that. Yeah, actually, I guess that's what I wanted to do. That's fine. That's fine. Well, no, it's kind of not. I kind of just... you know what? I don't want to do that. I actually think I was right the first time. I'm going to leave this like this. And I'm going to leave this big area over here open. And I'm going to make something over here that opens up too. But I need another piece. And I don't have any wood for that. So that sucks. Well, I guess we'll just put this here temporarily. And I'll just take this and take it out. Put that there like that. Except that's kind of dumb, isn't it? That is pretty dumb. Why would I do a thing like that? I don't know. Anyway, that's my Venti theory. Not totally, whatchamacallit, worked through, obviously. I am, like, so far back. Hang on. Anyway, that's why I think Venti is super sus. And he's the sussest person in the entirety of Genshin Impact, and I don't care what anyone says. That's my whole thing. Yep. That's all I got. Yep. I don't really like this section here because it's like weird. Why did I build this like this? This looks really funky. That's okay. That's okay. I didn't really want the thing to go up. I still do want this here, but this is funny. So maybe we'll just, like, not make it like that. We'll make it not like that. End up with some extra pieces, maybe, if we're lucky. Not really. That's okay. We'll just decorate. We're gonna go work on a cave. No. Oh no, it won't work. It won't fit. No! Oh, yes it will! I'll finish this palace courtyard someday. Someday I will finish this palace courtyard. Yeah, I think that's fine. We'll just leave it like that. I need more materials before I can make more walls. So that's fine for now. I'm happy with that. Unless I want to move this over one space, I could move it over one space. And then I'd end up with more pieces. Well, kind of. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Let's find another thing. Vifarian, yes, you are right. Venti gave Kazuha his animo power because Kazuha also does the little black suction hole burst thingy. To be fair, my theory was from before Kazuha came out. But, yeah. Yep. That is a thing. That is a thing. Kazuha does have that power. Which is actually kind of cool when you think about it. I really love him. He's so much fun. I'm really glad I pulled him. I was going to save for Yoimiya because I wanted to use her on a melt team because I really liked what I thought her abilities might be. But the more I look at her, the more I think she might actually end up being like a primary DPS kind of character, and I didn't need another one of those. Like, I like her well enough and everything, but like, it's just, she's not Yanfei. I like Yanfei, and I would rather use her, so yeah. I don't care if she's worse than Klee. I'll get over it. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Oh, wait, nope, nope, nope. Don't move the house. Yeah, it's gonna go something like that. Okay, so I need literally like 2 more pieces to do this courtyard the way I want it, I think. Yeah, like 2 more pieces. Well, that's not too bad. We could probably exit the teapot and go do that. We'll do that. Yeah. A bob a bob. A bob 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 bob. Okay. Did you pick up any interesting piece of info from the live stream? There was a bit about how Raiden seeks eternity, but lightnings are transient. Yeah, let's talk about the 2.0 live stream for a bit. Because I don't even know if I want to talk about this right now, just because, like... Just cause! I have tea that's, like, going cold here. I made tea for my teapot. And then I forgot about it like I usually do. And then I end up drinking cold tea. It's not iced tea because it was hot tea, and now it's cold. That does not make it iced tea. I need more stuff. Gimme. 2.0 live stream. There's a lot of really interesting things in there that I wasn't quite expecting. And some of it that I was expecting. I was kind of thrown off by the fact that Scaramouche was not in the trailer. I was 100% expecting a cameo of some sort of his in there. Because if they don't do anything with him at all in Inazuma, that is such a huge missed opportunity that I'm just going to be really mad. In general. I'll just be really mad. But the more I was watching, the more I became really suspicious of Yae. I think she is incredibly suspicious. And I think Ball is... How do I say this? I feel like she's not all there. How do I explain this in a way that, like, makes sense?
Useless.
See, the Ball in the trailer, she feels kind of dead. And I don't mean that as in, like, she just feels like a bland character or anything. I don't think that. I feel like the way she felt in the trailer felt like she was not herself. And then there's some talk in there about, is my master possessed or whatnot? And then we see the Magu Kenki. We see that new suit of armor that's got, like, the Electro Archon eye and all the electricity zapping around inside of it. And I'm like... That, in itself... Zhao, can you not do that, please? Thank you, buddy. I don't wanna... No, don't attack the flower. You don't need to attack the flower. It doesn't do... It didn't do anything to you. Anyway. I lost my train of thought. Oh, that one suit of armor... It has, like... How do you say it? Like... It looks a little like the Magu Kenki, except it's hollow, and then it's got that purple electric eye in it. And those are the same purple electric eyes that show up behind Ball when she pulls the sword out of her chest. And that just made me think possession, because they were already talking about, is my master possessed or not? You know? And so then I started wondering, well, what if it's not Ball possessing the armor, but what if whatever's possessing the armor is also possessing Ball, and that's part of why this last year she just suddenly decided to do this whole vision hunt decree thing. So I don't necessarily think that Ball isn't the real Archon, but I also wonder if she's just not the real puppet master. Like, there's been some discussion that the Raiden Shogun might not actually be the Electro Archon Ball. Like, they might be different people. Because when you think about it, a Shogun may not put themselves in danger, like, right up front. Hey, dude, remember me? You've been standing here since February. Can you stop jumping on trees, please? I know you're a bird, but come on. This is so hard to explain when I haven't had time to, like, sit down and digest things. This is another one of those instances where I looked at Honkai a little bit just to get an idea of what MiHoYo likes to do with their stories. And one thing that stood out to me as really interesting is that Yae Sakura in Honkai Impact, who's kind of like the doppelganger of Yae Guji for Inazuma here in Genshin, she actually has a little sister, and her little sister was the original Hersher of corruption, and then Yae, through means that I will not go into because it's not important, became kind of like a fake Hersher of corruption, like artificially, kind of. I just hit those trees. Why am I hitting them again? In order to kind of like avenge her sister who died and all of this kind of stuff. And I guess in all of the alternate timelines, the little sister always dies. And that got me thinking that, you know, we haven't seen a little sister for Yae Guji. And I feel like if they are doppelgangers like MiHoYo likes to do, there should be a sister or a sibling-like concept going on here. Yet we don't see one. And we know that Yae is really, really old and old friends with Zhongli. And is actually probably older than the current Electro Archon. And I thought it was very interesting that the Electro eyes that show up behind Ball when she pulls the sword out of her chest look like thunder drums, and those thunder drums are not only the same thunder drums that appear on the statue of Seven, but they're also the same thunder drums that appear behind all these fox statues that are everywhere. And Yae Guji is the shrine maiden of a fox shrine. So, like, that got me thinking that maybe the statue in the center of town might not be the Electro Archon at all, because it doesn't actually look anything like Ball unless it's supposed to be the former Electro Archon. If we look at a literary parallel from like Honkai, for example, that could very possibly be Rin, which is Yae's little sister, who could have been the previous Electro Archon, and maybe Yae Guji's whole motive is to go around and try to collect visions in order to resurrect her sister as a method of pursuing eternity or something like that. I don't know. I'm still kind of working through it, but Yae is like the most suspicious thing to me after that trailer, like full stop. The most suspicious thing to me. She's so sus. I think she's like the real puppet master here. I seriously think she's possessing Ball in some way, shape, or form. And I'm almost wondering if she created Ball in some way. And Scaramouche was like a failed attempt at creating Ball. I'm just like, that's kind of where my head is right now. And I still need to work through a bunch of stuff and go look at the trailer again and all that, but that's where I'm at. I know I'm looking at Honkai for a lot of inspiration for that, but it would make sense, you know? Where are we going? I think I have enough wood to do the pieces I want now. Let's go back to the teapot. I said this was a teapot stream. Let's go back to the teapot. TT Kira, many people think Yae is the original Archon. Yes, I can see why people would think that. I don't think she's the original Archon because we don't have an example of an Archon that becomes, that like takes over for a previous Archon that hasn't died. Right? And that's the part that kind of gets me. Like, I feel like the previous Archon has to die. But maybe they don't. I don't know. Anyway. Take breathing. Take breathing. Alright, I need to make some things in my teapots. I need to make, like, 2 of these. Please and thank you. And I don't remember what else I'm making, so we're just making those 2 for a minute. Yeah, I know. That's nice, Tubby. Thank you. Bye. 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 Okay. No. Okay, sorry. I'm caught up now. This one here is gonna go away. This is part of that. So no. What? No. Stop. Okay. Just snap in place, please. Snap. Okay. I'm gonna build my thing now. I'm gonna build my thing now. I'm excited to build my thing. It's gonna be really awkward. I'm not exactly like the best designer or anything. I'm really not. I'm not good at these kinds of games. But I try. I make an attempt and then I get frustrated and then I delete the whole thing later. 'Tis the way of the world. 'Tis the way of the world. I'm good with that. Okay, I want to decorate in here. I want to decorate. Plecorate. I'm gonna plecorate. We might also, like... Although that's kind of awkward with the doorways there, though, isn't it? Maybe that's not really the way to go. I kind of wanted to do that, though. Well, I could do something like that. That'd be kind of cool. That actually would be kind of really cool. I'm gonna do that. I like that. Zoom in a little. I can't see what I'm doing. It lets me go flush. That's cool. I don't even have to use a landform. Neato! I'll take that. It's like this kind of thing's like not gonna work though, but that's okay because I don't really want to do it there. We're gonna put like I think I'll just... I'm making myself dizzy. I'm sorry to anyone else who I'm making a little bit dizzy. It's not straight though. Oh no. Damn it. I hate it when this happens. Man. Now what do I do? I have to move everything. Not everything. I'm gonna move some things a little bit. I want things to be like kind of lined up. Yeah. Just makes this one smaller. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna make some like tiny little gardens in here anyway. Except that's still not like... Is that straight? Kind of? Might as well find out in a minute. I'll find out in a minute! I'm just gonna do this for a second just to see if I can... Straight-ish. Not that straight. Oh my god, controller. Oh my god. I mean, that's close enough, right? Right? That's close enough. I'll take it. I'll take it. Except this is also really irritating because now I have to move everything over again. Why? Why does it hate me so much? Walls are annoying. We're not going to get anything to look cool today. I can just tell. All right. Do 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 do. Kira. Honestly, Xingqiu and Albedo is probably my least expected people to know each other. Yeah, that one was really funny because basically Xingqiu and Albedo invented manga in Genshin, and I think that's funny. That's canon. 100%. And it's hilarious. There. Okay, I don't want to move all these walls again, but I will. Out of love for the teapot. Out of love. So much love for my teapot that I've been neglecting for months. I have been neglecting my teapot. This is okay, I'll just put something there to block the, yeah, I'll just put something there. Okay. We'll just do that later. Put you there. And there. And there. And there. Okay. Ten out of 10 I would pull from Madame Ping if she was on a banner. And none of you will convince me that you wouldn't do the same. Snap. Thank you. Can I be done with walls now? Maybe we should just build a cave. I don't know what goes in the cave, though. That's the thing, is like I came in here with no ideas. Feel like I should have some more ideas, but I don't. My head is empty. There we go. Okay, I feel better. Symmetry, am I right? I don't know. I don't know about me sometimes. Or most of the time. And really most of the time. If I'm honest. I'm still surprised that works. This is the one thing I don't like. Is that now there's like too much space here. And I don't want to put like something here. Which kind of silly. Well, I guess I can always just put some pretty things there. We're gonna make some courtyard stuff after all. We'll just do that. Yeah. We'll add some like bonsai trees and stuff and it will be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Although I could just move these doors and I can add more of the Donnie things if I really wanted to, I guess. That is a thing. That is a thing I could do. Will I do it though? Probably not. Let's see. I have talked about 2.0. What else about the 2.0 stream was I really excited about? That's like not related to combat. It's a complicated question. Maybe I should just put this here. And like rotate it so it's all pretty. I could do that. That doesn't look terrible. I don't know if I like it though. I'm gonna take it off for now. Alright, let's zoom out. Because I want to put some stuffs in here. Buildings. Oh, those are too big. Oh my god. There. tiny little houses. They're so cute together. That one's too big. Well, that's unfortunate. That's cool. I could, like, kind of thinking I want to put 2 houses in here, but maybe not. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to put 2 houses in here. Maybe I put one here? No, that's too symmetrical. At least make it face a different direction. Yeah, there we go. Come on. Snap, there we go. Or maybe I'll put him here. Yeah. No, I don't like that. I think we'll just keep one house here. One house. One house, and then I think we'll put in some trees. I'm distracted. Someone say something. Oh, that works. I'll do that. There. Now it doesn't look like it's totally there. Okay, that's fine. I'm good with that. I don't know what I want to do with the rest of this, though. I don't know what I want to do with the rest of this. What do I want to do? I guess we'll find some buildings. Let's put some buildings in. It's like fruit markets and all sorts of fun stuff. I forgot, like, there's these cute little cabins, too. These things are so cute. Except you look really weird right now. Ah! I hate it when it does that. I want to make little zen gardens, but I'm not very good at, like, making pretty things. I feel like I should just put in trees. I like trees. Trees are great. Trees hide all of my mistakes. In life and in game. I realize now that that sounds a little bit ominous. Although, if I put trees... Well, I mean... Oh, you know what would look cool is if we made like a bamboo kind of thing. Let's make a bamboo area. We can do that. I like trees, okay? Don't judge me. Trees are great, man. Trees are my friends. Don't you like trees? I love trees. Trees are so good. Maybe I should just go make a cave. I kind of want to just make a cave. I like caves. They're simple. You just stack stuff. Mailbox. Are there any ideas in here? Whoa, that's big. No thanks. That's also big. That's cute. Also not what I wanted, though, because I kind of wanted something like bamboo-y. But this is cool. It's more like what I wanted. Except more like that. There. Well, I'm gonna take you out. That's fine. We just place the bamboo randomly and it ends up looking good because it's bamboo and everything looks good with bamboo. I am not wrong about that. A lot of moon talk in chat, I see. The main gate isn't usually placed right in front of the manor's door by according to Chinese traditions, BT dubs. Yeah, I am not Chinese. I don't know if anyone caught on to that. I know nothing about that kind of stuff. I just see pretty walls, and I see cool looking trees and bamboo and rocks, and I'm like, cool! And I like doors. Yep. I know this isn't how this is supposed to go. I know this is not how a real Chinese manor would look. But at the same time, I am so far from being Chinese that it's, like, actually ridiculous. I'm gonna, like, just take one of these out once I make them straight. This is not working. Nah. Okay, fine. I understand. We're gonna make more fences! I don't know. I'm gonna go do something else. I'm sick of looking at this. We'll do something with this later. I'll do something with this later. Eventually. Maybe. Probably not. I'll forget all about it. I just want to build a cave, man. Can't I just build my cave? Where do I want to build? I know where I want to build a cave. I want to build it, like, over here. Although, if I build it up here, then I could make it so that you could, like, walk down to the cave from, like, way up high. Which would be super cool. Like, I can put a hole in it. But what goes in the cave? What goes in the cave? That is the best question. What goes in the cave? What goes inside a cave, peeps? Oh, stop that. No. I want to put stuff on this thing. No, can you just like stand? Can you? There you go. Okay. I'm gonna put things in the cave. We're gonna make a cool little thing in the cave. Gems and pools of water coming right up. We can definitely do that. Let's do that. We're gonna make some cool looking things. Some cool looking thingamabobbers. I guess organic would be better, huh? Probably. I got 3, let's use 3. I get really confused about my buttons sometimes. Because for some reason they like to like mix up which is which. No! Inside. I want you to go inside. In the thing. Just go straight in. There you go. You get the angle wrong and you're screwed. I think it'd be really cool to like just stick a crystal in each of these. That would be super neat. We should try something else then. Oh, hang on. Well, that kind of works. Oh, God darn it. Stop that. I'm just trying to, like, hide the harpastums because they're really ugly. Oh my god. This camera gives me nightmares. Sometimes. Okay, okay. This needs to go like over here. Like so. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. Oh my god. You know what, Mr. Thing? Wait, can you just go in the thing? Get in the thing. Oh my god. Camera, stay down here. There! It's hidden. That's all I'm doing. I mean, I'd like to add a third one, but that seems like a lot of work now. We can just, like... We'll just add, like, one of these to here, and then kind of, like... There! That's pretty. Ish. I'll take it. I'll take it. What else goes in here? I don't know. We'll put something in here. We can always go in the cave later and do stuff. Should make some place to sit, I guess? Thoma is kind of sus, though. In the live stream, he says he's probably a foreigner. Yeah. I'm thinking about that. But I don't really know what that would mean. Like, in terms of... I don't know. Just... I don't know what it would mean. Like, why would it matter that he's a foreigner? You know what I mean? Like, why would it matter that he's a foreigner? That's a good question. Why does it matter that Thoma may be a foreigner? I think this is a very important question that needs to be asked. Oh my god, stop that. Oh, I see why it was working like that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well... Thoma's original model had a random spike necklace, but in the new update, it was changed to wartime dog tags. Yeah, that was an interesting change that I saw as well, and I wondered about. Mostly because, like, those aren't what Japanese dog tags look like. So, I mean, if you wanted confirmation that he was a foreigner, I mean, there you go. As far as I'm concerned, that's... yeah. That's kind of the damning thing, I guess, for me. Yeah, I wonder if it'd be cooler to, like, make this look like a wine cellar kind of thing, you know? Like, make it look like a secret bootlegger paradise. do that, I'm gonna make it look like a bootlegger's paradise. Little underground food cart area. This would kind of need to go on the other side, huh? Although, why would you have an umbrella underground? That's just silly. That's just silly. I don't even know if I like these things. I don't know why I made so many. Don't know why I made so many. Random bootlegger paradise! Alright. Alright. I actually think this is fine. I think this is all that's going to be in this cave. And that's okay. That is all that's going to be in this cave, and that's okay. This is going to be like a nice little Easter egg area. It's going to be a small cave. Okay. I need to, like, actually start building the cave part. And now we have to gimp the camera. I don't know why I did that. Come on. Up you go. There you go. There you go. Come on. Firefox Phoenix, what about the pharmacist guy who takes care of Phoebe? Phoebe takes care of Chi-Chi. Phoebe is the name of one of the dogs that I watch on weekends. And I just sent her home today. She's really cute. But sometimes I read Chi-Chi as Phoebe now. So that's a thing. Why is this being mean to me? Don't you love me, Mr. Teapot? Whoa. He's like, no, I don't love you. Love is an illusion, a fallacy. I am merely a teapot. I am incapable of such frivolous emotions. If you have questions about my mental state, I don't have answers. So, yeah, good luck with that. Anywho, what am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like just kind of like putting things wherever I want to. It's not really a good way to build. Gotta enjoy the thrill of the build. Yeah, Baizhu. Baizhu is actually really awesome. Let's talk about. You know what? No one talks about Baizhu, and it's such a shame because he is so cool. And I really, really, really like him, and I am pulling for him the moment he's available. So Baizhu is really interesting because he's actually based off of a myth, a Chinese myth, called the Immortal White Snake. And if you notice, he actually has a snake around his neck, and that snake talks. And it's a really cool snake. And in the myth, that snake is the pharmacist's wife. So it's entirely possible that Baizhu is married to an Adepti, who is his wife, who is the snake around his neck. Which is like the coolest freaking thing, and if you don't think that's cool, well, you're wrong. And that's all I have to say to you. This is becoming a problem because I can't put anything on this side. Oh no! That is a real problem. But yeah, so basically in the myth of the immortal white snake, something happens, the pharmacist dies, and the white snake who married him was like, oh no, I don't want my husband to die. And so she goes on this journey to the underworld where she tries to effectively get this magical herb that will save her husband and prevent him from, or will resurrect him, really. She's trying to resurrect him from the dead. And then she manages it, she does it, and her husband is suddenly alive again. And he still accepts her even though she's a demon white snake thing, and they live happily ever after. So the theory going with Baizhu is that he's effectively like searching for immortality, which we already kind of know through some of his story stuff with Chi-Chi. Although his motives for such a thing are not clear to us at this time. We can make some guesses. Obviously, we can make some pretty good guesses. But yeah, so Baizhu, really interesting, really sketchy, super cool, and I love him already. I just think it's cool that he has a snake wife. Well, it's likely his wife. We don't actually know that. I'm guessing. Mostly just guessing. Yeah. Baizhu and his snake wife. Gonna have all the good life with a good salary, 'cause his prices are ridiculous. Come on. Up on top. There you go. Come on. No, you're in the right spot. There you go. Well, I don't know if I want that. I think it was fine for the other side, but like... Come on. Come on, top! There we go. Good enough. Yeah. Baizhu's fun. I like him. See, this is gonna get supremely annoying, because I'm gonna have to, like, stack these little things in here. I don't know if it's gonna let me. Because, like, look, it's giving me all the red things, and I don't like the red things. I have to move this, like, whole Not that one. This one. Let's put it over there for a little bit. Just because it won't let me move the thing in here. You know what? I bet it's because of this, I bet it's because of the pond, though. I think I put this thing too close to the... Yeah. I put it too close to the pond. That's alright, I'll figure it out. Here. Alright. No, go in the hole. In this little tiny... Controller! Thank you. Oh my god. There. I don't really mind that that's like in the... Okay, I kind of mind. There. That bothers me less. Less, but still bothers me. Just a bit. Kind of want to like throw some stuff in here. No, like down, in. No, go in the hole. In the hole. Nope. In the hole. You are a filler piece. I want you to fill in the hole. Oh my god, this is never gonna happen. Can you please, there you go. In the hole. Oh my god. There. Good enough. We'll fix that later. I guess. Maybe. Okay. Vifarian. Any theories on why visions are in specific regional casings? Oh god, the vision casings. The things that they are held in. It's like some metal thing and polished gem rock stone thing. Does hold energy? Is it a conduit? Oh my god. Okay. We have had so many discussions about vision casings, and honestly, there is no consensus right now on what they are, if they're man-made, if they come with the vision, or what the deal is. There's literally... There's nothing. No one has any real idea. And we just don't know enough about visions right now to actually be able to say anything with any form of certainty. One thing that I think is really interesting is that vision casings are, kind of regional. And since they're regional, that opens up a lot of weirdness. Because here, like, we know for a fact that Archons don't give out visions based on their region. Okay, we know for a fact that Archons are giving out visions based on their element, and we know this because of Ball. Because when Ball went nuts and decided to do this vision hunt decree, all of the electro visions stopped being granted. So it wasn't that visions in Inazuma stopped, it's that visions that were electro stopped being given out. So we know that Ball, being the Electro Archon, only has control over electro visions. And this is kind of an important distinction because if things were actually a regional casing, then you would say, oh, well, Zhongli obviously gave Xiangling and Xingqiu both of their visions. But in fact, he didn't. He gave Noelle her vision, but she gets a Mondstadt frame. And so that's one point for people to, or, for the casings to be man-made. One really interesting point, though, about visions and the casing being man-made, and why I'm actually not 100% sold on a man-made vision theory, even though it kind of makes the most sense in context currently, is because the Leeway visions are square, and Inazuma and Mondstadt visions are round. So if we have a situation for, like, Thoma, for example, who is a foreigner, right? He has an Inazuma vision, which means it would be round. So supposedly, he either comes from another country that has a vision that is round, and then he put it into a Inazuma casing that's man-made, or he got his vision in Inazuma and therefore got a round Inazuma-based vision, or vision gems aren't actually rocks, they're liquid like mercury or something like that, which is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now, because I think there, I think the one thing that really supports that idea that vision gems aren't solid is Ningguang, because she actually reawakened a masterless vision. So her vision could have technically come from anywhere, and we have no idea where it came from. But it has a leeway frame, and it's square. So far, out of the 4 countries that we've seen visions from, all of them have been round except for leeway. So either she awakened a leeway vision, or her vision changed shape to match a casing. Or to match the, anyway. I just don't know. I guess this is what I really just have to say. I just don't know. There's not enough information to work with right now to be able to say with any certainty what the deal is with vision casings. Because it feels like we can alter them a little bit, but no one alters them a ton. Like, Kaeya's vision is missing a couple of wings, which could be like a customization of his. But then some of the other ones have like a little swirly on top of the vision gem itself, and I don't know if that's part of the gem or anything else. And then some people like Barbara actually mount their visions to their books, or like Eula mounts hers to an additional metal piece that she wears as a brooch, right? Like, where's the limit with that? We don't actually know. So it's complicated, and I wish I had a better answer, but I don't, because it's just like there's just not a lot of information, and that's the one thing that I'm desperately hoping we get from Inazuma is some vision lore, because I desperately need some. Because even something really simple like vision casings is this big question mark right now, which is crazy when you think about it. Come on. Yeah, what? Hey, buddy, come down from there. Come down from there. This is hard. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. I think I'm gonna leave a couple holes in it though, just because I think that'll look cool. No! It's a fun cave. It's a fun little cave. And you can like kind of yeet yourself down. Oh, hey, I didn't let go. There, okay. Let's zoom in. Where's my zoom in? Oh, right, because I have to go in here like this. Okay. So here's inside our cave. It's a cool little place in here. But I think we're gonna like... It's like a cave cafe, right? It's a cave fae. Oh my god, I can't see. What am I doing? It's just not that interesting in here all that much, because there's like not much in here. So we need to put more stuff in here. I don't know what to put in here though. What do I put in here? I don't know. My little crazy bootleg stand. I kind of like my crazy little bootleg stand. It's kind of fun. Do. Just put like Kaeya in here. You can chill out in my bootleg stand. I'm not putting him in here. Oops. Crap. I think I moved something. Oh dear. No, I don't. Yeah, I removed a wall. I didn't want to do that. I don't know, man. Just give me some lore. Just give me some vision lore. I need some. It's killing me. Absolutely killing me. I don't know, maybe I'll leave Kaeya in there. Well, he's already, like, friendship 10, though. So, Kaeya, buddy, I think you need to come out of here. Yeah. We'll put Rosaria in here. She can be in the crazy little, she can be in here. Put the music on. There. This is the most ridiculous thing. Why did I make this? I don't know what I made this, but it's fun. It's hard to see in here, though. Can I put anything here? I don't think I can put anything here. It won't let me. Can I put this thing here? I can put these ones here. Why can't I put the square ones, then? What's so special about these? No idea, but I can put them in here. Sometimes. Maybe. That's probably enough. We'll put lamps in here or something. I mean, like, plants aren't gonna grow in here, you know? So I can't put plants in here. But I could put, like, lights. Except I can't actually put these lights anywhere. Because it won't let me. Oh, wait, yeah, I can. I can put them right in the middle where I don't want them to be. It's perfect. Alright, hang on. Let's put this over here for a second. We're gonna kind of guess where things are. Oops. Oh, I only have one of those. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we'll do this. There. Oh, no. Not you. This one. Yeah. Whoa. I zoomed in way too much. That hurt my head. Not actually, but kind of did. Good enough. I'm good with that. Okay, cool. No. Alright. I wanna jump in my cave. Where is this? Where am I? Where am I? Alright, we're gonna go look around the cave. It's even nighttime! Hooray! Who needs bridges? Yeah! Going in the cave. Hello, cave! Whee! Yeah. Alright, these things are rotated funny, but I could fix that. Okay, my little bootleg cave's actually kind of cute. It's actually kind of cute. Not gonna lie. This is kind of cute. Alright, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this. I don't like how these are rotated, but we can fix that. Ah, where am I? We don't need this one anymore. We don't need this one or this one. Unless I want to, like, actually make it look better. But I don't. I'll do it later, maybe, if I don't feel lazy. Maybe. Whoa, I zoomed way too far in. There. Good enough for me. Woo! Well, the ultimate question is, can we pet the Shiba? I hope we can. I mean, you know what? It's funny because they did say that they heard all of our requests, as I'm going to call them, about not being able to pet the animals. And I'm going to assume, if I remember the dev discussion correctly, that they were going to address that at some point. There. There. Now my cave actually feels like a cave. Put some rocks on top. It doesn't look so empty. And a tree. So it looks not like a man-made thing. Nah, I want vegetation. I want vegetation! Something bigger than that. That's not very big. That's not very big either, but that's... Maybe I'll just put a tree. Come on. Up we go, little one. No, why don't you fit? You make me sad. You make my heart sad. Trees, you all suck. Except for this one, because this one apparently wants to go here. Okay, that's all I want to do. Anymore and I'll take up more load, and I don't want to. Hooray! Okay. I'm happier with this now, because this is gonna, yeah, be angled correctly. Woohoo! Cave time! Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go chill in my secret cave. Can I not sit? Oh, wouldn't let me sit. Okay. Yay! Chilling in my secret cave. Chilling in my secret cave. Where do I think Grandmaster Varka is exploring? I wish I knew. That son of a gun is, like, so confusing. So confusing. Oh, you know what? I kind of feel like I should have made an exit, because this isn't a very good exit, is it? Now that I've kind of had time to think about this. It's not exactly a great exit. It's a good entrance, but not a good exit. It needs an exit. Hang on. We need to make an exit here. I think what we'll do is this. That's not gonna work. Why can't I put this in this corner? This is a mean thing, isn't it? I can't put anything in this corner. Why? Your hitboxes are so small. Why? Seriously? It's so mean. Okay, well, this'll do. I guess. I mean, I guess. I don't like it, but I guess. Look how short this thing is. Why don't we have stairs? You guys know how annoyed I am that we don't have stairs? I'm like incredibly annoyed that we don't have stairs. I also feel like this should be inside of my cave. Somewhere inside of my cave. But there's no real space inside my cave anymore, is there? Ah, the camera's going haywire! Yeah, there's no real space inside my cave for this. What a shame. What a shame. It's fine. At least now there's, like, an exit of sorts. Which also kind of serves as an entrance. So, I'm good with that. Okay. And that leads right around to here, which is cool. And now we should do something with this space, although I don't really know what. I do think we'll get Kolei at some point. If you're not familiar with who Kolei is, she is, my tea is really cold. She's, like, pretty much the focus of the manga.
The
I feel like
will sooner die.
I feel like we can't meet Kolei for, like, a long time, though. And by can't, I mean, like, there's a lot I think we have to learn about, the world before we can even begin to look at her story. I think we're gonna make a little 180 missing component. Oh wait, no. That's just how it reads. That's the whatever it is, the power thing. But it's funny because it just, yeah. The way it reads, it's just like, you're missing 180 components. I'm like, what? I don't even have 180 pieces of furniture, I don't think. Maybe I do. I don't know. It's possible. I'm gonna build a little village. I'm gonna build a little village. I think doors on both sides. Oh, it does. Okay. I mean, I know I could, like, use some Mondstadt buildings, I guess, but I also kind of don't want to. I think that's actually all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do the 3 houses. Three houses and a blacksmith shop. I mean, I guess I could make this part Mondstadt themed. Why not? No, I should make this guy over here the blacksmith shop. That's what I should do. I don't want to. What exactly is Archon residue? I think Archon residue might be the same thing that Xiao fights against. It's like the residual hatred and stuff from the Archon War. I'm guessing. We don't actually know a whole lot about any of that. So it's a little hard to speculate. Unfortunately. Is this the fence used? Whoa. I kind of like the hilly trail fence more. Um, touched by the devs. I don't know what that means. Does anyone else know what that means? Touched by the devs? Why can't I find anything in here? Why is it so infuriating to find anything? I don't know why I have such a hard time with this. This I actually wanna... I wish I could put things inside. But I can't. Oh, come on. Stop doing the thing! I don't really like my village, but that's okay. You know, I'm not convinced that the Archons actually have as much power as everyone thinks that they do. And maybe that's a hot take. I don't know. But I just have this sneaking suspicion that, like, Archon power might be kind of overhyped a little bit. Like, I feel like the power granted by an Archon isn't necessarily, like, I don't feel like it's Archon power. I just feel like the strongest god is the one that becomes an Archon. It's almost like, I don't know. It's hard to kind of... It's hard to articulate thoughts. Kind of a funny shaped fence, but I kind of like it. I also wish our teapot could have music in it. I'm really disappointed that Alice's gramophone doesn't do that. Chaffee, what do you think about the theory that Venti is able to hear anything and would have known about Signora's ambush? I don't know that we have any indication that Venti can hear anything that normal people wouldn't be able to hear. I don't think he has anything extrasensory, you know? But I do think that he probably knew about Signora's plan, or at least wasn't opposed to it. I don't think he necessarily saw it coming, though, if you know what I mean. Why does it do that? It just seems like a stretch. um... Yeah, garden! God, the organization is like, what the hell is this? It's just annoying. Anyway, I made a garden. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's no way I can see that Venti didn't know what was going on. Or at least that he wasn't okay with it. Like, that Senora actually overpowered him. I don't buy for a second that Senora overpowered him at all. Like, there's no way. There's absolutely no friggin' way. It just, like, none of that adds up. It's not that bad of a village, but it's not that great either. It's really small. There's not, like, a whole lot in it. Just throw a bunch of trees down. But yeah, I don't know. I just think it's super weird. Like, just super weird. Anything other than him knowing exactly what's going on is just super weird. To me. Like, he just has to know what's going on, right? Like, if he doesn't, then... I don't know. It's just weird to me. It's really weird to me if he doesn't know what's going on. I can't really see what's going on here because the camera won't move. Oh my god, camera, what the hell? Sometimes with this game, I'm like, excuse me. You know what I mean? Other times I'm fine, but like sometimes I'm like, what the heck is going on? I'm just gonna throw down like a bunch of random things. My little market. I don't know. Whew. TT Kira, does everyone with a vision feel the need to have a weapon for some reason? I think most people in Genshin actually carry weapons. Like regardless of vision status. The reason I say that is because, you know, this place isn't exactly, like, safe in general. Like, there's hilly churls everywhere and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So, I think there's good reason to believe that a lot of people carry weapons. Whether they're... yeah. Whether they have a vision or not. No, that's my limit. Okay, well. Considering I've got a cave and this, that's not bad. But it also doesn't look great. Maybe what we do is we take out the whole market. And we just put in a lot of buildings. My limit, why? It's okay. They said in the next version, when you use lots of the same item type, it'll use a lot less load. Which will be nice, you know? We're just gonna put in a bunch of Mondstadt buildings, I think. Well, I say that, but we'll put in what Mondstadt buildings I have, because I don't actually have that many. I didn't exactly make a lot of Mond buildings, although I don't really like how that looks either. Well, that certainly fills the space better. furnishing placement limits. How dare you try to limit my creativity? Alright, I should probably call it quits soon anyway, though. But I just want to make my little fruit cellar stand. Like, that's not a big deal, right? Like, just let me do that. Can I put anything else down? Maybe? Will you let me put, like, a rock down? You will. Aren't you just a nicest little thing? Any rock? Ooh, any rock. I like that. I like a good rock. There. I can live with this. This is fine. I'm good with that. Yeah, that's my limit. Little rock? Nope. Okay. Alright. Well, that's not bad. I got a little village now. I'm happy with my little village. That's an alleyway. I wanted this to be my big alleyway. Hello. Gonna go in the little garden with all the grapes. Hello, baby grapes. I will juice you one day, and you will become something gross once you've fermented. And the acetobactins go in and eat all the sugars and make alcohol, and then the yeast comes in and eats all the alcohol and then turns it into vinegar, and then you get all acidic, and then it's gonna emit carbon dioxide, and then it'll turn into soda. Okay. I'm not unhappy with this. I got pinged. What did I get pinged for? I'm sorry. Square spacing. Yep. Yep. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat here for a second. Hang on. I got behind. That is one thing. Who needs to farm resources when you can farm in the teapot? Yeah, I'm actually completely and totally, absolutely going to create like a whole farm somewhere in this teapot area at some point. Going to do that. Absolutely. Okay, I've got my cave. I've got my little palace area. I've got my little town market thing. So far, I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy with that. I don't know what else I'm doing here. Shira, Ashikai is me when I drink too much coffee. Yep. Except this is my normal speed. This is me on no coffee. I don't drink coffee. I've got a cup of peppermint tea sitting right here that's cold because I keep forgetting that I have it. Let's go just scope out the next areas. I'm not gonna do anything there because I think I'm like super low on furniture. See, this is such a cool area here. How come I can't put furniture here? Right? Isn't this cool? I want to like just put a bench down here. Why won't they let me do that? Look how many trees are down here. How come I can't put that many trees? Maybe one day. To be fair, this is still kind of like version 1.0 of the teapot, so I shouldn't be that upset about this kind of stuff. This is actually really good for like a version 1. Let's be real. I just kind of want to scope out the other areas because I don't really know what I'm doing in them yet. Probably do some. I'll go probably see some teapot videos and see what else is around. Hey, it's Jade Caller, Jade Seeker, that one, yep. Oh, Chubby.
The one before you is known as Jade Seeker.
Yeah. What you got, buddy? Hey, Ashiba. I could have a dog, I guess. But he takes up a lot of load. Not interested in dealing with the load issue. Alright. So maybe we'll add the big farming thing down in on this area, because that would look super cool. Actually, hang on, I want to look at something. There's an outdoor set that's like a bunch of vines. Where did it go? Oh, it's right here. This one. What are these? I don't have any of these. I have all of these, though. I like how this set is favored by all of these guys who are, like, drunk all the time, except for D-Luke, who just gets them all drunk. What are these? Tall wooden pole. Have I not made them? Where do you get this? Do you buy this from Tubby? Have I just not bought this from Tubby? I probably just haven't bought it from Tubby. I've been using my coins for more useful things like resin. Anyway, I thinks. I think I'm gonna call it here in a little bit. If you guys have any last minute questions or things you'd like to ask, or if you want to hear me go on one last rant before the end of the night, now's your time. I gotta grab these before I forget them. I want some crystals. There they are. Gives me the rocks.
Gather.
I want all of the rocks. They are all mine now. Okay, thank you. Next. I want these. I want these stone frogs. Can I have those in my teapot? Big stone frogs. I should put it. What are those even supposed to be of? Because, like, the little tiny statues of dragons, like, all around the way are supposed to be Zhongli, I'm pretty sure. But then there's, like... there are, like, these frog statues. And we haven't seen any frog deities anywhere. There's mostly, like, deer and stuff for deities.
Stabilize.
I must know who the Frog Adepta is. These are cool too. TT Kara, do I have any theories on the battle pass? I'm gonna guess that's what you mean by BP. Yes, I have theories on the battle pass, but I'm kind of like... I'm at a weird place at the battle pass where I feel like I'm missing too much information, but I also feel like the battle pass is extremely important, and I'm like mid-theory on it. I'm actually writing one up, so I'm probably not going to talk about it all that much. I think the battle pass is more important than people think it is, and I know I've heard people say that, oh, the battle pass is just a retelling of the Hymn of the Pearl, which is a Gnostic... oh my god. It's like a Gnostic myth or legend kind of thing, you know. And I'm like, yeah, okay, that's valid, but they've changed it up enough that I really feel like there's more meaning there. Like, if it was just a mix-up of, you know, the Hymn of the Pearl, then why does the snake have two different colored eyes? You know, things like that. Like, that seems really sketchy to me. Why are the crowned heirs specifically two different genders? Things like that. Like, those are the things that don't add up to me if the battle pass story doesn't matter, and if it's not, like, specifically referencing something. I just don't know that we have enough information to be able to tell what it is yet. And I don't think it's about the twins either, because the gender does not change, and the gender is pretty explicit. So unless they're trying to reference, like, a time loop theory, which I don't think is actually going to be a thing. I there's more to it. I'm just not quite sure what it is yet. We're lacking information.
Don't waste my time.
I'm not wasting your time, Ning. Okay, I kind of am. I'm having you throw rocks at other rocks, but... You know. It feels like a waste to use Zhongli's shield just to break a single rock, so that's why Ning's here. Also, waiting for the cooldown sometimes is really annoying. You know how it goes.
Another test subject. Solidify.
Dum da dum ba dum ba dum. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh my god, can you please auto-target the rock? Thank you. Don't throw things at me, you rude little...
You're open.
I'm gonna miss every single rock, yep.
Rude.
Very rude! I just... You know, that's the one thing I don't like about Ningguang's burst. Is it can miss just because there's stuff in the way. Oh my god. Oh, hey, what is this? Are you gonna give me things? Oh, interesting. He's gonna show me where there's more stuff today. Well, alright then. I guess we can go do that one. Vifarian, when will we get a video about me? What do you mean? You want a video about me? Like, as in what? What goes in a video about me? I don't know. I'm confused. Where am I going? I was looking at the chat screen and then I got really distracted. And then I forgot where I was going. Hi, dude. You're a nice looking dude.
Go. Useless.
We just sit here and we go whaley, 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 whale.
It's nothing. Your life is mine.
Can you go away, please?
Give up.
Hee hee hee, you're so funny. Okay. Give me all your rocks. I want all of them in my pockets. Because leveling 5-star weapons is incredibly expensive and resource intensive. And I am a hyper investor player, meaning like I pick a couple of units and then I invest everything into them instead of trying to pull for lots of characters, so I end up pulling more for weapons.
Gather.
Which is actually kind of funny. Come to think of it, I actually haven't posted my Kazuha video. Because I did summon for him. I don't know if anyone's interested in that. I don't know if the summoning videos for Genshin are actually really all that interesting. Just because you get a
Don't waste my time.
you get a guarantee. I feel like weapon video summons are more interesting because more things can go horribly wrong. And going back over here. Yep. Sorry. Oh, so the video you want about me is about my personal lore? I don't know if that's really all that interesting. I really don't know if that's all that interesting. I don't think it is.
Ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
Shira, who's the most interesting character for you by far, playable or not? This might surprise you, but it's this guy. I like that guy. No, not this one. This one. Yeah. This is my boy. I think he's really interesting. I think he's gonna have plot relevance later on. And I think he kind of works as this weird introduction into everything underground. Because he's just so sketchy. Everything about Kaeya is like so incredibly sketchy and weird. And every time I go to make a new theory, I find something that ties back to him or something related to where he came from. And the fact that he's supposedly the last hope of this nation that's being run by semi-immortal abyss mages is kind of fascinating to me. But definitely Kaeya. Also, he's just funny. Who's my favorite character in terms of personality? That would be... Well, I have basically 4 types of characters that I really, really like. Kaeya is one of them. Xiao is the other one. Beto is my 3rd type. And Yanfei is also probably, for female characters, she's probably my favorite type of character. Oof, 92. How long do you think it will be until the Traveler's origins will be exposed? Oh, good lord. Version 4. Probably. No, you know, I think we're gonna learn a lot about the Travelers in Sumeru, specifically. I think Sumeru is where the plot will pivot. Kind of like how what got a lot of the general player base into the lore of the game was the We Will Be Reunited quest. I think Sumeru will kind of be that pivot stone for the plot as a whole. I think if you look at the game and its story as of now, we started in Mondstadt, which is like a really basic, simple... it was just like a really basic, simple story. Person with amnesia or something is looking for someone, ends up in town, fights off a dragon, saves the day, etc., right? And then you go to another country looking for more answers, and suddenly things get a little bit more complicated, and you're embroiled in some weird economics and political mumbo whatevers, and then now we're going to Inazuma, and things are really getting serious, because now there's, like, real shit going down. The god didn't just decide to fake his death and then test the will of the people by letting a sketchy organization summon this ancient, you know, multi-headed sea leviathan. Now we're going into a place where it looks like the Archon is, like, openly hostile, and we're going to be embroiled in quite literally a civil war. So I think when we get to Sumeru, things are going to get really interesting plot-wise, because Sumeru is a city of scholars. And what's honestly going to go wrong in a city of scholars? There's no strife, there's no war, there's no economic, political struggle. So what could possibly happen in a country based on scholars? And so you have to assume that, well, it's going to be research-based, right? But research into what? And I think that's where things are going to get really interesting, because I think we might learn more about alchemy and gold in the process. And just, yeah. So that's kind of where I'm at with all that. I think the other reason why I think Sumeru is going to be kind of like the turning point and when we learn more about the
I didn't
Traveler.
know you were such a slacker.
I'm not a slacker, Kaeya. You're a slacker. Is because Fontaine looks like it's going to be a nation of judgment, right? Because the Hydro Archon really likes the courtroom and all that jazz. So it's entirely possible that, insofar as the Traveler's story goes,
There's a strange wandering.
we're going to either be judged or judge our siblings' actions in some way, just from a literary perspective. We call this an open-air bidet. And then from there, we go to, I think, Natlan. And Natlan is supposed to be like our tournament arc. So that's like our getting stronger build-up arc, right? And then we go into Snezhnaya, where we have a real confrontation with the Tsaritsa. And if we don't know who we are or anything by the point of Natlan, I feel like we're going to be in some real trouble by the time we hit to Snezhnaya. Because Conria is going to be like the true test, where we have to face everything. And where, you know, like the deepest parts of the lore come to light. So, Inazuma is like a really nice setup zone, I think, for Sumeru when we're going to learn more about the Traveler and potentially our sibling and their motivations, I think, personally. But anyway. Yeah. I feel like we're going to have several characters die in Sumeru as well.
Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
I think the Pyro Archon is a she. I'm pretty sure. But I don't think any of the Archons are going to leave their territory. So far, neither Venti or Zhongli has left their territory, and I don't think they will. So I don't think we should expect to see other Archons in other regions for quite a while. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. It's been one hell of a stream. You guys have asked some really great questions, and I've actually got some new ideas of some stuff I might be working on later. I am gonna be trying to get out the theory video on Yai, Guji, and Ball, hopefully before Inazuma drops. So be on the lookout for that. I'm going to try and keep that video really short and really simple, because it's kind of a crack theory. Just because it's entirely speculative. I don't have a whole lot to go on with it, since we really don't know anything about these characters other than what's in that trailer, and that's not, like, a lot, so. Be on the lookout for that. I am still working on the world structure theory. That one's just proving to be a little tricky because my knowledge of planetary bodies isn't probably as strong as it should be. But I have a unique idea that I don't think I've seen done before, so that's gonna be a thing. And then I have enough material now to do a Masks and Eyes Part 2, but I'm gonna wait to do that one until after Inazuma. So that's the current lineup for theories, and I'll let you guys know if anything else comes up in the meantime. So be looking forward to that. I might do some more of these streams periodically as my schedule allows. So hopefully you guys had enough fun that you will come back, because I would love to chat with you guys again. And yeah. Alright, I am gonna head out. We're gonna quit the game. We're just gonna do the thing where we log out. And yeah. So, thank you guys so much for showing up.